Hey guys, today we are showing you how to make crock-pot creamy asparagus chicken, all while having a whole lot of fun.
That looks good.
Yes.
Look at that mushrooms.
Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I am Cris from recipes@crock.com, and today we are making one of my favorite new dishes that we have on the blog. It is a creamy asparagus chicken, and it's low carb, and my family loves this. Like, we will fight over the leftovers. It is so yummy. I've done a few steps before I turned on the camera to kind of help us be able to do this, because I don't have my trusty sidekick today because he had to go to the license branch, and we all know how that goes sometimes. And so fingers crossed everything will go smoothly, but I am solo, at least in this part of the kitchen. If you hear a dinging noise, that is Octavius, who has decided right now would be a lovely time to get some dinner. So he's decided he's going to eat while I'm doing this, and I'm sorry. So anyhow, okay, so what we're going to do today, right, we have in the crock pot, or in our Ninja multi-cooker, is between 4 to 5 pounds. Actually, I usually like to use 4, but this is closer to 5. 4 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken. We are using thighs because we prefer the taste and texture of thighs. You can use chicken breast, you just got to check on the cooking to make sure you don't overcook your chicken. So that's already down in the bottom of the crock, and to that we are going to add some salt and pepper, just to give it a little bit of seasoning before we start. I'm going to have to set down the side camera. I'm sorry. Again, I'm one person here to put the pepper in. Okay, so we got that. It's super easy. Now, what I've been doing prior to the show is I have it over here in my skillet, some 8 ounces of mushrooms that I sauteed in a 1/4 cup of butter with garlic, about a tablespoon. You can do garlic to taste. If you don't want mushrooms, you can technically leave them out. My family loves mushrooms, so we definitely are not leaving them out. And in a pinch, you could even use drained canned mushrooms. But if you have the time, sauteing fresh mushrooms and butter actually gives us a really incredible flavor. So I'm going to set this over here for right now until we get done with our asparagus. I have 1 pound of asparagus, and depending on what your grocery store has, that could be a lot of little asparagus, or it could be a handful of great big ones like what they gave me here. And so I've already washed and trimmed most of these, and I just wanted to show you once again, in case you guys don't already have the don't already know how to trim an asparagus. What you do is you just bend till it naturally breaks. You don't chop it off, you just bend till it naturally breaks, and that gives you the nice tender part of the asparagus, instead of if you ever get a big bite of asparagus that's kind of like a little woody tasting or flavor, like texture, that's because it was broke off at the wrong place. So we want to toss the woody ends and just break, and if it's like bending too much like this one, then just go the opposite way, and there it goes. And it'll be a different place for each one, so that's why you don't want to chop it all in the right place, or all in the same place with a knife. So all I want to do now is lay this asparagus over the top of my chicken, spread out. When I've made this on other occasions, I've had a lot more individual pieces of asparagus because the individual pieces were smaller, but this will work just fine too. So I'm going to just show you what it looks like. So we've got our chicken, salt and pepper, and then we have our asparagus. Next, we're going to add that mushroom, the sauteed mushrooms, evenly over the top, and yes, pour all that yummy butter sauce in there too. That will help give us some more flavor. Here we go. spread that out. Again, there's a little peek at what it looks like. And last but not least, we are going to make our yummy creamy sauce that's going to cook over the top and into all those flavors. That's going to just give it an incredible flavor. And so what we've got is an 8-ounce block of cream cheese that I put in a bowl and put in the microwave for 30 seconds to soften it up. That helps mixing these 3 ingredients that we're getting ready to mix. It helps it so much because it keeps your cream cheese from getting like kind of chunky. An alternative, if you don't want a microwave, is you could put all these ingredients in a stand mixer and whip it until it all becomes a single consistency. Or if you don't have time for all that jazz, you can just mix it together as best you can, and if your cream cheese comes out a little chunky, then so what? So it's totally up to you. We are adding a ½ a cup of mayo to our 8 ounces of cream cheese. And the description for this recipe, or the recipe written instructions will be, the link to it will be in the description down below if you are not writing this down as you go. We have it so you can print it out directly from the website. And to that, we're going to add a cup of shredded Parmesan. So this is like shredded cheese, but it's Parmesan. And so we're just going to add that, and we're going to mix this up as best we can before adding it to the top of our dish. Those 30 seconds in the microwave just make this so much easier to get it all well blended. So here's what it looks like in the bowl, nice and blended. And now I'm just going to put it on top over here. I do a couple dollops and then spread it out. Makes it easier that way. And in case you're curious, I'm not using the handle of my spatula. I'm using the small end because I use that to dig that out. I know it might look weird if you're not familiar with the switch it spatula. So now Mikey has graciously told me he's more than willing to be in the taste testing part of this video. So I just had to get it cooking so that we had totally planned for him to cook with me today. But then when things weren't coming together with the license branch, he's like, I gotta head over there. And I'm like, I know. So go for it. All right. Okay. So there you go. That's what it looks like. The nice creamy topping is on top. We are going to put this on low for 4 to 6 hours. And when we get back, we're going to have super tender chicken with a creamy vegetable mixture to eat up, and everyone loves this. I can't wait for you guys to try it. So we'll be back in 3, 2, 1. And we are back, and Mikey is miraculously here.
Ta-da! Oh, it's magic!
Yeah, the food is done and he shows up.
Yep. That's the way it is.
That's about how magic
I
it is.
smelled something and I came a-running.
So here is our chicken with the cheesy topping.
That looks good.
Yes.
Look at that mushrooms.
So I'm going to try and scoop out some pieces here. And I'm using a slotted spoon because there's lots of extra liquid, and you just pull it out and get that topping as you go. Ooh, maybe you do. Not just a second. Let me get
that looks
some
good.
of these the asparagus. Oh man. There we go. I'm gonna let you go at it.
Ah,
Be careful.
my favorite job. We're gonna go at it up here. I can tell you already from the bottom of the plate, it's hot. It literally just got unplugged and brought over. So I'm gonna have to chat with you for a moment in order to let my chicken cool.
Oh, come on now.
I know everybody loves it when Mikey burns himself, but you know what? I'm gonna take a different approach today. Maybe. Let's see here. Get me a piece of mushroom. Get me some of that chicken. Make sure I scoop in some of that wonderful topping that Cris made. It's creamy.
Yes.
That is really good.
And the asparagus is really, really good.
I haven't even tried the asparagus yet, but it adds a little bit of flavor to the rest of it. I'll get some asparagus here.
This is truly one of my favorite new ones.
It's really good. We had this on our last camping trip we went. I can't remember what city it was in.
North Carolina.
To North Carolina. And you made this.
Yes.
And I'm like, she's telling me what's in it. I'm like, eh. And then I had it, and I'm like, oh. Ooh, I forgot to blow on that one. Dang it.
Yeah, it is a little warm. But
that is fantastic.
It is just a great flavor, and the leftovers are phenomenal. So.
Oh yeah, because all those flavors soak in. You let it sit for a day, and the chicken gets even better, and it's really good now. So I'm looking forward to this for lunch tomorrow.
Yeah. I think, we have an Ollie that's escaped.
Come here! Come here!
It was dinner time!
Hey, if you like what you're seeing here, whether it's the good food, not yet. No, wait your turn. Wait. Quit it. Or maybe it's the fun family. Maybe it's the puppy dogs like Ollivander. You can't say no to a face like this. Tell them, say, give us a like. Give us a like. Not a lick, a like. Down below. And also, if you have not become a member of the Crock Posse, click the subscribe button down below and be a member of this family. We might even let you pet our dog one day. And also, make sure you click the little bell next to the subscribe button known as the
Ding-a-ling!
And that will let YouTube know that you want to know right away when we put up a new video that we put up all the time. And put every...
Speaking of ding-a-lings...
Then there's my kid over there. She's like going, I'm trying to step away from the camera. You just kicked the Crock Posse. Hey, laugh often.
Make up food!
Speak live.
Bye, guys.
If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon link below.